Hi folks, Mike Iaconelli here, Wired to Fish TV. I want to talk to you a little bit about tackle preparation and preparation for a tournament. That's a big question I get a lot. And, tournament preparation is really a big process. It's not something where you hop in the back of the truck, you hop in the garage the night before the tournament and you pull out a bunch of stuff. It really begins months and months prior to an event. Let's take the Classic, for example. Bassmaster Classic coming up this year in February in New Orleans, Louisiana. I've been thinking about this tournament literally since July or August, months before the event. And the first stage of my preparation is thinking about the seasonal pattern and thinking about the locations. And I do that with a couple different ways. First is map study. The first thing I do is I always go out and I try to get as many physical maps, paper maps, as I can of the place. New Orleans, Louisiana is a big place, but there's a lot of aerial maps. So I order my aerial maps, I lay those things out, and I start thinking about location. Second thing I plug in is seasonal pattern. I look at the tournament, I look at the date, and I can pretty much predict where those fish are going to be in their seasonal pattern. Bassmaster Classic, middle of February, it's going to be a pre-spawn right on the front side of a spawn pattern. So now I can take these maps, look at it, and make a place that's hundreds of thousands of acres big a lot smaller. I'm going to narrow that window. So I'm mentally thinking about it. The second part of that's actual tackle preparation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create tackle packages. I'm going to create little areas of plastics and hard baits that I know I'm going to use in that tournament. New Orleans, Louisiana Bassmaster Classic, it's going to be 1 in 0 to 5 foot of water. So all of my deep diving baits, all of my big heavy jigs, all that deep water stuff can come out of the boat. I'm going to limit the stuff to the zone I know I'm fishing. Shallow diving crankbaits, spinner baits, topwaters, buzz baits. Same thing with plastics. I'm not going to carry 10 million plastics with me. I'm going to narrow the window down and throw baits that I think I'm going to use. I put them in a little Ziploc. I can get 50 to 100 baits in these Ziplocs. A black and red chigger crawl, it's going to be a top bait. So I'm narrowing my tackle. I do the same thing with rods, the same thing with lines. Entering a tournament prepared, having that confidence, gives you the edge up on those 49 other guys. Mike Iaconelli here to tell you, prepare your tackle, think about it ahead of time, and you're going to win more tournaments. Mike Iaconelli, Wired to Fish TV.